So yeah, I mean, if you are, then I'm Leo, but I do bring it. No, I don't. Then it's great. And then I also did put.
We are streaming, by the way, and we are live. We're live. We're on.
Okay, and I did put some. These are for everyone, pretty much. Think these are. Just they're there. That's it. Okay.
When we get there, we will figure it out.
Yeah. No, I'm not too worried about it, but I figured you should know that.
Yeah. All right, you want to call Kidlets up?
Hello. Can I have some people who are helping me lead the first song come up? So Sophia and Rosie and Abby and Delaney.
Our opening song this evening is very participatory. It's really straightforward. It's really fun. So our students are going to lead and we're going to follow, and it'll be great. Forget your perfect offering. Just ring the bells that still can ring. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. That's how the light gets in. Forget your perfect offering. Just ring the bells that still can ring. There is a crack in everything. That's how light. That's how the light gets in. That's how the light. That's how the light gets in. Forget your perfect offering. Just ring the bells that still can ring. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light. That's how the light gets in. That's how the light. That's how the light gets in.
Thank you so much for helping us with that, you guys.
Thank you for joining in.
One or two of you are staying up here and everyone else is going out that way.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, Rosie? Rosie, that was me. What?
So I'm going to ask that our teachers, Karen and Jacqueline, come up to light our candles. And yes, I know, we lit, those of us who are in Strasbourg, we lit earlier this evening. You can either consider that a practice lighting, or for those of you who weren't quite there when we lit, this is a chance for you to also welcome Shabbat with light. So,
And also, if your name is Gabe, why don't you sit? You're gonna sit right here, and I'm gonna go get another seat. That's why I asked for one.
This much is okay.
candles are sometimes shy.
And now Rosie and Gabe will come up and do the reading at the bottom of page 127, the offered cakes.
We turn to page 128. We're at the bottom of page 132. ולב שמחה.
Now we'll turn to pages 138 to 139 to greet Shabbat. As a queen, we're so lucky to have in our midst for the next 25 hours.
We'll be singing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9 with choruses in between.
Once we reach verse 9, we'll rise and praise the Lord.
Students, please join us. לקראת כלה בין שבת נקבלה שמור לזכור בדיבור אחד ישמענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד השם ותפארת ותהילה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה בן שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נצוחה סוף מעשה במשמע תהילה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה התעוררי התעוררי כי לאור קומי אורי 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 שתדברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי
Please rise
לקראת
and
כלה
face the door.
בני שבת נקבלה בואו ישעו לתת בלך גם בשמחה וזוכר לך תוך אמוני ים סגולה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת
You may be seated.
Page 140. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, מאמונתך בלילות, עלי אסור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון מכינון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך, ממעשה ידיך ארני. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. We're a jump ahead to a transition point known as the Chatzi Kaddish. You'll find that on page 263. If it's your tradition to rise for Kaddishes, I invite you to do so. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגאלה, בגאלה, ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי לקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כה וחטא ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דהמירן בעלמה, ואמרו amen. And I invite you all to rise for our call to worship, the Baruch Hu, page 264. I call on Karen's class to come lead this prayer.
will be turning the page, will be on page 265. And Abby and Sophia will read for us in Hebrews.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv alavim v'hokma kotecha sharaim u'v'yityaha mesaneha u'mahavim et hazmanim u'seder et hakolavim b'mishnerotehem b'rakir trisona borei yom v'layla golei ormihu mei hoshesh v'voshet nitiv momachim yom Adonai, your majesty is proclaimed by the marvels of earth and sky, sun, moon, and stars. Testify to your power and wisdom. Day follows day in endless succession, and the years vanish, but your sovereignty endures. Though all things pass, let not your glory depart, thou ask. Help us to become co-workers with you and endow your fleeting days with abiding worth. Baruch atah Adonai Hamariv Avim.
Amen. Shkoyach. Page 266. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael lamecha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shochvenu u'vkumeinu nasiach bechukecha ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה יומם ולילה ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל.
At each moment we are addressed by the Lord. In each age we are changed by our acts, by our ancient teaching. At each moment we stand face to face with truth. In each age we add our wisdom to that which has gone before. At each moment the knowing heart is filled with wonder. In each age the children of Torah become its builders and seek to set the world firm on a foundation of truth. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Amen. We'll be on page 267 and we'll be led in Shema by the
Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Wonderful job, Susan. Thank you so much. You can go back to your seat. And I think,
I thought they were reading.
oh,
You're the music. I'm so sorry to ask
thank
this.
you guys. I'm sorry.
Sorry. The adults are making some mistakes. It happens.
Hear, O Israel, is Adonai is our God. Adonai is one.
Glorious majesty forever and ever. You turn to the next page. You shall love
Adonai, your God, with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them on your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai, your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai, your God.
Good job, Natalie.
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
We're going to go on to Micha Mocha on page 270.
And we have some helpers. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Ba'elim Adonai. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha.
כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
There is like you, O God, among all the gods, among the gods that I worship. Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders. Your children witness your sovereignty. The sea could split in before Moses, and this is our God, they cried. Our land reign forever. This it said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praise you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Go'el Yisrael.
Amen. Page 271. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ushma Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim.
Give us peace to rest, O God, and shelter us in the long and soft evening shadows of your truth. You are for the sacrifice of safety in your presence. We find love and accept. Wash over us as we before it. Prepare for us as we return. Bed over us and shelter of the peace over all we have, over all Jerusalem and the years. Baruch atah Adonai, Hapos, Simchat, Shalom, Alim, Avinu, Zakon, Ra'ama, Yisrael,
Amen. Okay. 272. Veshamru v'nei Yisrael et hashabat la'asot et hashabat l'dorotam berit olam. Veshamru v'nei Yisrael et hashabat la'asot et hashabat l'dorotam berit olam. Beni uben bnei Yisrael, oti leolam, oti leolam, oti leolam. Veshamru bnei Yisrael et hashabat la'asot et hashabat l'dorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש שבת ויהי נפש שבת ויהי נפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We'll turn to page 273 and rise for the Amidah, our standing prayer. So everyone should rise. We're going to do the version of the opening that we do in Hebrew school. It has a lot of nanas in it, which is fun, but I also like it because I think it's enacting what we're actually talking about in the prayer. So that every time you do that na, you're opening up your mouth, and God is helping you open up your mouth for praise and for prayer. So, we're going to do this one, and I think it's a lot of fun. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Satai Tiftach. Na 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 Ufi Agid. Ufi Agid Tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Satai Tiftach. Na 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 Ufi Agid. Ufi Agid Tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Svatai Tiftach. Na 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 Ufi Agid. Ufi Agid Tehilatecha. Page
are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed you are Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Amen. Thank you so much, Nadia. Yesher koach. And our next reading in English will be on page 278.
May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who desperate find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may we all live in such a way this day fulfill its promise. Atah Adonai Mikadosh HaShabbat.
Yesher koach. Thank you, Diane. We'll take another moment to pray the rest of the Amidah by ourselves, and then we'll come back together with Oseh Shalom. We come back together with Oseh Shalom on page 284. Or 85. Good catch.
Say shalom, Bimroma. Oh, say shalom, Bimroma. Huya ase shalom. Huya ase shalom. Huya ase shalom. Aleinu. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Roma. Oh, say shalom. Roma. Huya ase shalom. Huya ase shalom. Huya ase shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace unresolved to remind us of the work we have to do in this world. This is the point in our service where I would normally say, we have Sidurim for our students that are personalized and beautiful and amazing, and may they follow them throughout their ages. However, that process is still underway. My goal is to have personalized Sidurim for any student in our school who does not already have one by the end of the school year. So as my email has said, if your child has not already received one of these lovely blue Sidurim with their name somewhere on the front, please let me know, and I will get a list of those names, and I will make sure that there are prayer books by the end of our year with your student's name on it. So just send me an email after Shabbat. I'm going to turn it back over to Elisheva for some appreciation of our phenomenal faculty and teachers and all people who help us out. And that microphone is really giving you a hassle tonight.
Yes, that's right.
So sorry.
We're working it out slowly. So hi everyone. My name is Ellie Prippus, and it's been my pleasure to be the director of the religious school this year, and to also be a part of this religious school community in the past. 3 years ago, I was also the rabbinic intern working with the religious school. So it's really great to be able to have seen these students back then, to see how they've grown, and to be here with the faculty as well. Rabbi Ashir, if I could ask you a favor.
Yeah.
Could you bring over the gift bags and things that I am giving? Great. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to start with our current faculty. And for our current faculty, I have a small gift and also thank you cards from all of our students. We also have thank you cards for all of our formal faculty, so we'll also be calling you up if you've previously been a religious school teacher here to get thank yous and appreciations from all your students from the past. So I'll start with Jacqueline as our teacher of our younger classroom, our second and third grade classroom. So Jacqueline, you stepped up this year and took on teaching your own classroom. Oh, okay, while you're up here. Great. We're figuring out the choreography. You really stepped up this year and took on your own classroom. It's been a pleasure to see you grow into a leader, a teacher, working with your students, and making your classroom all your own. Your natural abilities and strengths have shown through, like your organization, your patience, your kindness, and you've grown, learning to deal with unexpected challenges that we all experience as classroom teachers. So thank you so much for everything you've done, and congratulations. As a token of our appreciation, Rachel. They want to celebrate you, Rachel, just like we love you. So Rachel, I'm so glad that you continued to be part of the religious school this year as an assistant teacher in Jacqueline's classroom, and that you've been doing such a great job supporting Jacqueline and working with our second and third graders, as well as helping Karen and doing Hebrew stations for the 4th through 6th graders, really working with all of the students in the religious school. I've especially appreciated having you on staff this year as the one person on staff this year who was also on staff last year, and who's made sure to really support us in terms of institutional knowledge, knowing when things happen, knowing how things happen, and making sure we're keeping our eye on the ball. So thank you so much for everything you've done. I'm so glad that you've been here. And here's your gift. And your thanks. You can clap now. Amy Moldoff. So Amy, thank you for supporting us in making our community musical, helping us sing both as a part of the Hebrew School and by being part of all these services this year
to make sure that the experience is consistent throughout. It's been such a pleasure singing with you, learning with you, and I'm so grateful to have worked with you this year. So here, dues from you. And Karen, could you please come up? So Karen, thank you for taking on teaching this year in the religious school. You brought your many, many years of teaching experience, and then you took on and learned even more. Whether it was figuring out how best to teach Hebrew to different levels of learners, to make sure that it was engaging, bringing in Hebrew through movement to support learning modern Hebrew and also getting our shpilkas out, or ensuring things ran smoothly for an activity you weren't even leading yourself. I was deeply grateful to have you as part of the religious school this year, and it's been a pleasure to work with you. So here is your thank you gift and your thank you card. And I'm going to invite you to stay up here for a second for some words of appreciation for your madris.
So, Ben. So I just want to say a few words to appreciate Ben. I've gotten really to know him the past 2 years, last year as part of the high school class, and then this year as a Madrig, and he adds a very quiet presence to our classroom, but always steps in whatever I give him, whatever I throw him to do, and working really hard with the students, so I really appreciate that, and thank you so much.
Okay. I actually didn't prepare this, but if you are a former faculty member, if you could please come on stage. So if your name is Trudy, or Kim, or Eunice. So, okay, let me talk. Okay, Eunice, Trudy, and Kim, when I was the rabbinic intern here 3 years ago, you were the faculty of the religious school, and it was a pleasure to work with you all and to learn from you. You've all since retired, and your presence was felt deeply and is missed deeply, and especially as this is the last year of this religious school and faculty appreciation, we wanted to make sure that you all were recognized and that students got the chance to give thanks to each of you as well for all you did for, I think you all did over 20 years each. I'm missing a couple of decades. Great. I know that when we did the thank you cards, Rachel came over and said, well, I also need to sign Trudy's card. So we made sure when we were doing thank you cards and thinking about this, we did them for each of you as well. So here's thank yous from all of the students who are so glad to have learned from you and to have had you in their lives. And finally, well, not final, okay, it's an award. It's working towards it. Okay. So every year we award the Jerome Rosengard Memorial Award to somebody who's made contributions to Jewish education as part of this community. And this year we are proud to give that award to Karen Godick. So please, Karen, please come up. Okay. Here you go. Or I didn't, but grab your shirt. Yes. So Karen, thank you so much for all you've done this year. Like I think I already did everything I have to say about you, but it's been so wonderful to work with you, and you really deserve this. I know that this has been a year where you've put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. So I'm very proud to give you this award in honor of all that you've done. Thank you.
We're back on. All right, so, hi. I want to express a lot of appreciation for Ellie. And no, I didn't write prepared remarks. That would be way too organized for me this week. So when we needed a religious school director, and I knew, like, oh my gosh, that's just one piece too many. Ellie needed an internship, and you have stepped up beautifully. You have held us together. You have kept us afloat, you've kept us moving, you've been creative, you've come up with all sorts of ways to relate to each and every one of our students, you've connected with all of our families, and I am just really delighted we had the opportunity to work together. We were sort of classmates, different cohorts, but we crossed paths when we were both students, and it's really, really lovely to be able to cross paths with you now. In not too long a time from now, God willing, you will have a lovely title added to your name. May it be. And I hope that everything you've learned here and that you've experienced here turns to blessing for you, that it can bring you forward as you enter your rabbinate, as you teach all ages, all peoples, that it just gives you strength as you go forward. So here is a little something I picked up. Sorry for the lack of wrapping paper. It's environmentally friendly, but enjoy. And Mazal Tov and Todah.
Thanks, guys. And also, I want us to give a round of applause for Rabbi Ashira for all she's done this year for the religious school. Can I get a round of applause for her? Rabbi Ashira, thank you so much for being a wonderful supervisor and mentor and supporting me this year in working in the religious school, and for all that you have done and you will continue to do as an incredible rabbi. So, I think we are going to head to wrapping up our service. We're going to be turning way, way, way to the back of the book to page 586 for Alenu.
And as you turn to 586, we will rise and face our ark.
And an English reading from another part of the Sea Door from Abby.
The sun will not be your light by day, nor the moon by night, but Adonai will be an everlasting light for you, and your God will be your glory. And on that day there will be neither bright light nor deep darkness. It will be one day known as Adonai's, neither day nor night, but at evening there will be light.
Thank you, Abby. And we'll finish up Alenu.
Bye. moment. The list I didn't bring with me. So, we turn now to remembrance. And we'll be on page 598. We take time with every service, every Jewish gathering, to remember those who we hold in our hearts, who can no longer be with us. This week, our community remembers Anna Baker, Natalie Burku, Donald Berkovitz, Yetta Blau, Morris Burakoff, Alice Burakoff, Jenny Edelstein, David Friedman, Della Kappelberg, Bessie Gerson, Joyce Gladstone, Jacob Goldman, Reuben Hall, Alan Halpern, Sarah Hirschman, Virginia Jonas Sackett, Sadie Corellis, Frida Coronel, Annie Kurland, Cheryl Levine, Catherine Levitsky, Harold Maximum, Leon Miller, Shirley Eisenman Moyer, Joshua Phillips, Molly Reines, Esther A. Rome, Esther B. Rosengard, Mark Rubin, Norman Shapiro, Arnold Seidel, Judy Ty, and in Shloshim, Barbara Berg, and Beverly Gilman Seidel. If you are observing a yard site, the anniversary of a loved one's passing, I invite you to rise and speak their names. We take all these names and those in our hearts. If it's your custom to rise for Mourner's Kaddish, I invite you to do so. We're on page 598 as we recite together. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach yirotei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bizman kari ve'imru Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam lamei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yit'alev v'yithalal shemei dekudsha barichu, le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alama v'imru Amen. Yehi shlama Rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing and bring blessing into our world. You may be seated. A few very brief announcements. This coming Sunday, March 30th, there is no religious school. Hold your applause. No religious school this Sunday. However, Wednesday, April 2nd at 7 o'clock p.m., there will be a choir rehearsal for our Yom HaShoah service that's coming up at the end of April. If you are interested, please let me know, and I will put you in touch with Lisa Jane Lipkin, or you can just show up to the choir rehearsal and surprise her, and she will be delighted, I promise. Sunday, April 6th, yes, there is religious school at 9:30. There will also be J-Play at 10:30, and please stick around for our congregational Seder at 11 o'clock on April 6th. Those are all my announcements for now. Anything else going on in the temple, you can find it on the website, in our weekly events email, and if you have questions, you can always reach out to the office, to Lisa Anthony, or to me by email. We are going to wrap up on page 625 with Adon Olam, and our students are going to help lead, standing in front of our bima.
Yes. We're going to be doing only the first two verses, but 685.
Apparently we're going to have a dance party. Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol, Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa, Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Le'et Nasa B'chefso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam Hu Echad Le'et Sheni Lehamshilo Lehachbira Adon Olam Beli Reshit Beli Tachlit Lo Ha'oz HaMisra Adon Olam Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Le'et Nasa B'chefso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you to Ellie, to Amy, everyone who helped make it happen.
And thank you to all of our students for leading and participating, of course, and our faculty, obviously.